Mexican Benjamin Udo. Have been in the profession for at least 20 plus. I do all sort of jobs in a car as an engineer, but I specialize in spray painting. In other like mechanic, electrician, panel beating, I can also capture them with my experience. When I went to my Oga to write my agreement, I was asked to use 3 years and 6 months. I said no. 2 years and 6 months is enough for me to know what I'm doing. We started. I served my 2 years and 6 months complete. Then I give my Oga extra 1 year. That is 3 years and 6 months. He was happy to give me my certificate. I have my certificate of learning. I have my trade test, which government tests me as per then, not now. Because before you work for company, you must acquire trade test. I work in 2 companies before getting my shop. And the boys I train, before I give you my certificate, you must qualify. You must get to a certain level of knowing the job before I can issue my certificate. Unlike other persons, if you run away, I can't give you certificate. Though if without certificate, you can't go nowhere. And most people sell certificate for those boys to go anywhere and mess up. I don't do that. Okay? If you come to me that you need certificate, it's either you work for me for a certain time for me to see you before I issue you, or you go. So the association needs to do some things on that line. Before you register, this should be, we have talked over about our constitution. Before you register with NATA, you're supposed to issue a certificate that yes, I'm a qualified so and so in so and so field. But they don't. The association don't do that. Hence, you just come with the money. I want to register. They register you without checking your profile, which is wrong. We are trying to correct all these things. Now, we now also talk about when you register with your certificate, we have a database. We are creating a database so that when you have your certificate, you have your qualification, you also be tested. Or if you are a knowing person like me, people know me. So you don't need to test me anymore. You can register me and my profile will be there in the database. So with doing all these things, I think this rubbish we had everywhere we will curtail. As a spray painter, I enjoy doing the job. If I bring car, like this car, I worked on this car 3 years ago, this very car that you see here now. You know, when you bring a car, I have a team which I work with, but I am the forerunner. Sharing the work to appropriate sectors to handle give me free access to do my job freely. All I need now to do is to inspect everybody's job. At my satisfaction, I handle it for spraying. So that makes it easier for me. Truthful, number 1. Accurate, then time factor. That is the most important thing. You can know the work, heaven and earth, but if you don't keep to time, you don't respect people's time, my friend, you are nowhere. If you like, work heaven. I give people a week, I give people 2 weeks, and maximum, I finish before the time. If I'm not broke down because I'm a human being. But if anything happens contrary to my will, the customer will also know. Are you getting me? So my advice to my people is they should stick to time and focus, truthful. That's just the principle I have.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother.